good. Cameraman, where is camera? Where is camera? All right, let's clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap, 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 clap. Everyone, come on. Let's be live, guys. Let's be live. Come on. Sabash, 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 sabash. ताली रुकनी नहीं चाहिए.
Explain the toss and team welcoming. Okay. Karu.
Okay. You're big applause. Come on, guys. Come on. You can visual it. You can visual. All right, all right. Shabash, 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 shabash. How many hours we have out of 28 team? 2 final teams, everybody. And we are going to head towards the toss now. So we would like to welcome both the teams to come forward and do the match toss. So everybody, please keep cheering for them. We're going to introduce none other than the Hunters and Oshawa Warriors. Come on. All right, let's cheer for them, guys. Come on, give me a round of applause. तालियों के साथ, तालियों के साथ, तालियों के साथ. शाबाश, 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 शाबाश. Take your time, guys. Shabash, shabash, shabash.
તમે બે પાછળ. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Shabash, 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 shabash. All right, so you guys are ready for the final? I didn't hear, guys. Come on. Are you guys ready for the finals? All right. हाथ ऊपर करें ताली लगाओ चलो. Are you ready? How is Josh? I said, how is Josh? I said, how is Josh? All right, let's play. Shabash, shabash, shabash.
Okay. Cameraman. So umpires are going to give ball to Janak Kaka. Take one short clip right now. We're going to do that. Umpire.
ताली बजनी चाहिए शाबाश. Toss.
All right. We're going to set the toss. So let's cheer for our two smartest and most intelligent umpires for the final match, Amit Bhai and Devashish Bhai.
All right.
And the toss will be conducted by our platinum sponsor, Pradyuman Bhai Jala from SPS Immigration.
All right, let's cheer for the both captain, guys. Come on.
Pradyuman Bhai will do the toss. Piyush Bhai, you are calling Atmiya and Lion, either or, okay? So Toronto Thunder is going to call. Yes, drop the coin. Okay, ready? Let's go. Let's hear it out. Go.
Atmiya.
Atmiya is the call and Lion is the result. So Oshawa Warrior won the toss.
We'll be back first.
Okay, Oshawa Warrior chose to bat first.
Oshawa Warriors, they were back first. All right, guys.
एक टीम पिक्चर पार्थ भाई कम અહીંયા જો એક ટીમ પિક્ચર લઈ લો હમણાં જ just stand in the middle હા લઈ લઈશ આમાં ફોટો પ્રદ્યુમન ભાઈ
All right. Both team, yes. Shabash.
Yeah, stand like Piyush bhai. Like this, everybody. આવી રીતે. There you go. દેખાવા જોઈએ એ તો બધા. બધા દેખાય. હા. ખોફ દેખાવો જોઈએ એકબીજાનો. All right, let's start. All the best, both the teams.
All right. All the best for the both team. All right. So we are four. બસ એક તું રાજી થાય એ ભાવનાથી રમવું છે એટલા માટે બે ટીમ ઠાકોરજીને પ્રાર્થના કરી રહી છે. All right, guys, one more time. Let's cheer for the whole team. Come on!
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone around the world. This is the final of the APL 2025. We welcome you to join us for this amazing final between the two good teams, Oshawa Warriors and Toronto Thunder. With me in the commentary box is Anandbhai Patel, the captain of the BC Lions, and he's joining me today for this commentary for this amazing one. Welcome, Anandbhai.
Thank you, sir. Being very modest, Ambrish Bhai Tanna is the captain of the Scarborough Strike Force. We've played these teams many a times before, but the composition of these two squads right now, between Oshawa and the Toronto Thunder, Oshawa Warriors and Toronto Thunder, is something to watch. We've seen them throughout the tournament. Both are well-balanced teams. You see the Oshawa Warriors winning the toss and selecting to bat.
Yeah.
I was surprised. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I was surprised as well that they took batting. But, I mean, like you said, two balanced teams. The lineups are pretty good as well. It will be an amazing final. Let's see. What score you're thinking, Anand? How much they'll put on board? What is your target score?
It's got to be 80 plus to be comfortable. Anything under 80 leaves the door wide open.
I
This
agree.
Toronto team has batted well,
Yeah.
but their bowling has been superb.
Yeah.
If Oshawa puts up 80 plus, then I think that Oshawa can take it. That's
I
the
agree.
number for me.
I agree. I think 80 is a par score. Anything above 80 is a very good score.
Looks like Vivek Bhai, the first bowler, has some jitters. Here we go. First ball delivered.
Right on the money. Right on the block hole. It's a dot ball.
Obviously, the first batsman on strike is usually your first and top batsman.
Oh.
And looks like he was beat. Strong appeal from the keeper, but I don't think there was anything there. The bat looked like it hit the ground. But Bhushan has been key for them throughout.
I agree.
And this is the sixth match he's playing, and he's been consistent all the way through. Let's see if he can crack 20. I think 20 is the magic number for him.
Yeah. That's another dot ball. Vivek Bhai is right on the money from the go.
Just a little glance to pick up one. That's the first run for the Oshawa Warriors. Here we go.
Still 2 balls remaining in the over.
Ketul Bhai is a power lefty that they brought up. I don't think he batted in the last match, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't think he did. So this is a good change for the Oshawa lefty-righty combination again. Bhushan Bhai and Ketul Bhai. It's a strong appeal.
Umpire has given
And
out.
that's out. This is what pressure does. 4 dot balls, run, and again a wicket. One over, 1 run, 1 wicket. What a start for Toronto Thunder. There's a lot of discussion happening, Anbhai. Who's going to bowl the next over? A lot of discussion in the field. And they have decided that it's going to be Darshan Bhai to bowl the second over of the power play. Amazing crowd as well. Darshan bhai.
And that looked right on line. Barely nicking it. Keeper was a little far back, so he didn't get a good jump on it. But
Right
let's
on the
see.
money. Here we go. Oh,
It's up in the air. Let's see.
oh.
That's 4 runs, but that should have been the second wicket.
Yeah, that's a drop catch and 4 runs.
He had to travel quite a bit, but in my opinion, that was catchable.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
mean,
the replay here. Let's see if our camera guys caught it. They did. Right off the hand. If you look at that route, the
oh,
path he took to the ball, he took a little bit of a S, like almost a snake to it.
yeah,
You know, he should have stayed to the back and charged the ball. But
right.
easy to say sitting here on the bench.
Yeah, again, it's
Tougher on the
easy.
field, right? And it looks like they got a run out with the second wicket. Falling
Second
quick,
wicket.
boys. 5 runs, 2 wickets. Those are the jitters that you were talking about. Unfortunately, the pressure builds up with the dot balls, and they want to try squeezing the runs out.
It
Last
does.
match, if you saw Oshawa, was they had a mentality to take runs on every ball,
Yeah.
and I think that caught them right here. That was not a run.
Well, now the heroes of the last game, Bhushan Bhai and Akash Bhai, I mean, they have to build a partnership right now as well. The situation is not bad, but they have to play sensibly. They have to take the score past 70 runs at least to, defend it.
No, I agree fully. I think that they need to pretend like this is the first ball of the game.
Yeah.
Forget about what's happened
Yeah.
and just
That's
start playing.
wide ball.
Yeah, forget about the wickets that have fallen. They played for how many overs last time? They must have a long partnership.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
they
50
did. They
plus,
did.
so
They played at least 6 overs. Darshan Bhai again. Uh, just defended by Akash Bhai. The line and length from Darshan Bhai has been spot on.
absolutely consistent. He has a wide here and there, but you know what? That keeps the batsman honest as well.
Right.
Oh, there you go.
Straight down the ground.
An attempt
The
to jump
umpire,
and catch it from Darshan Bhai.
yeah,
but
the
just
umpire
fine.
had to duck down as well. The ball was traveling, but good fielding in the end. Two more deliveries to go.
Squeezes through for another single. Where the commentary box is situated at the ground, we're pretty close to where the audience is. Not too close, but it feels like they're sitting right in front of us.
Yes.
The crowd is restless. They are really putting pressure on both teams, what we call the union,
Yeah.
which is where everybody, as you get eliminated, you join the union. This is where the union comes out in full force. One of the most magical parts of APL is the union, to be honest. So you'll hear them in the background. We apologize in advance, but there's no way we could control them, right?
Of course. And if you were not doing the commentary, I think Manbhai, me and you were be a part of union as well. But this year we are in the commentary box, and those guys are enjoying. They are rooting for both the teams, but at the same time they are targeting a couple players who they don't want to succeed. But that's the part of the game. Spectators,
Almost feels like a penalty being in the commentary box.
yes, 100%.
Let's see the minor adjustments happening here. Vivek Bhai is bringing an extra player on the offside to plug some holes here.
2 overs, 8 runs, 2 wickets. There's a good start by Toronto Thunder. Vivek Bhai.
Power play is done. It looks like they've gone back to the traditional 2-3 fielding on the outside. That opens up some gaps on the inside for some singles, and I
Yes.
think that's where Oshawa turned it up last time.
Yeah.
I hope Toronto Thunder watched the match because that really changed it for Oshawa.
It
If
did.
they would keep, in my opinion, if they would keep another player on the inside, that may plug it up a bit for them.
Yeah, those single doubles will change the game for Oshawa. So Toronto has to be vigilant in the field. Oh, see another single in the inner circle. These two have been playing together for a long time, and they know where the field is. They know where to take the gaps on. So it's going to be fun. Again in the gap.
Lots
Just-
of power coming off the bat with Bhushan.
Yeah,
Very consistent, but he seems to middle it regularly.
yeah.
He's creeping up towards 100 strike rate. He has 8 off of 10. Akash has 2 off of 3. They're moving it along, but they can't get intimidated by the 11 and 2.
Just getting started. Another single. Right in the gap. I like this strategy as well, that, just see the ball. Vivek Bhai is right on the money. So why waste our wicket? Just take single doubles and take the game as it comes to you.
I'm not seeing many doubles. I'm seeing a lot of singles. So
Yeah,
it's going to catch up. But like I said, if they get 25, 30 runs, it's a little bit of a relief. And then they can push to get their 60, 65, 70, right?
Yes, 100%. Last ball of the over. So far, 5 singles in the over.
Make it
One
6.
more, make it 6. Consistent batting. Three overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets.
So Vivek Bhai in 2 overs has 7 runs and 1 wicket. That's a really strong start for him. 3.5 per over.
Yeah,
He has 1 more to go, and I think they'll use that when the power play comes on, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
He's going to pocket that until the power play comes. It's a good strategy. They've got the rotation going. Let's see how they balance it out. If they have to make any adjustments, they're bringing in Shantanu Bhai now to bowl this over. Last time they brought him in on the 3rd over. They're bringing him on the 4th now. So let's see any minor tweaks that they're going to continue to make. But it looks like they're pretty consistent on their
Yeah.
approach.
Oh, right outside the off stump line. Slower delivery.
But that's the one thing we've seen, right? The slower deliveries cause the batsman to put all the power in. And they take the advantage away from a pace bowler. And it really puts the pressure on the batsman because they have to actually, focus and find the gaps.
Right,
The slow ball is what actually, gives you that anxiety of the ball approaching and you missing it.
right.
So it's a technique, I'd say, that the Thunder are employing.
Yeah.
2 of the bowlers are actually medium to slow bowlers.
Yes,
Then you
indeed.
got, between Vivek and Darshan, they're a stump attacking.
Yes,
And
indeed.
it's such a good little balance they have. I'm impressed with the
Solid.
Toronto Thunder attack.
Solid bowling attack. And that was an overthrow, folks. What a shot. Points 4.
There's a misfield by Vivek in the long, and it looks like a 4 snuck through. He's usually a steady hand fielder, but
Pressure.
yeah, we're going to chalk it up to pressure. We can say fatigue. End of the day, that was a ball that needed to be stopped and keep the pressure on. Now you see the 20 on the scoreboard. It releases a little pressure from the Oshawa Warriors side.
Yes. And that was a good shot, too. Another good shot. But this
We're gonna test
time,
Vivek again, but it looks like that one was easily handled.
that's a good strategy. Take a single after hitting a 4.
Akash crosses that 100 strike rate mark that we always look at. He's at 122. Bhushan's at 9 for 11. Off of 11, sorry. So he's at 81.
Another single.
My opinion, once again, that's not a single.
I know.
They're stealing the singles. It wasn't a single that was made right to the fielder. They should be aware to see where they're going.
But we have seen in the last game, both of these batsmen have done that, right? Consistently, they have taken singles. See,
Right
again.
there, once again, that's not a single on the inner circle. That's something that they got to be attacking. You have fielders behind you. The inner circle has to tighten up in this case.
Yeah. That's the end of the over, folks. Score is 23 runs with a loss of 2 wickets at the end of 4 overs.
That's up in the air. Looks like it's catchable. Both fielders are going. And Vivek with the catch. There you go. That's the short-handed catch that we were talking about. And looks like Akash is heading back. 12 runs off of 10 balls. He's done his part.
Yes.
I think 15-20 was the target, but 12 off of 10 is not bad.
No, and that's a good catch, actually.
It is. And here comes Captain Yash Gandhi. He knows he has to come out early and play. I have a feeling they're going to go and take that power play the second he gets settled in.
Yes.
But let's see what happens between him and Bhushan.
He has to play long innings today. Yash is overdue. He's a good batsman. He can read the bowler very, very quickly. So the game is poised like it's really nice. I'm hoping for a good target from Oshawa Warriors. They can put up at least 70, 75 runs for them to defend.
It's not out of reach. They're at 5.5 right now.
Yeah,
So it's a matter of them keeping that pace until they get their second power play
right.
and hopefully taking advantage at that point. When I say hopefully, I'm saying it from a fan perspective. I really don't care who wins.
Yeah.
I love both these teams.
Look at
At the
that.
end of the day, we're both winners. And Yash
And
Gandhi,
first ball.
takes it for 4. This is going to keep it interesting. I'll tell you that much.
Too short of a delivery. The towels.
And I think that's a mistake from Captain Piyush. He's acknowledging what the crowd are saying. You know the golden rule, they're supposed to stay quiet. If you acknowledge the crowd, they will come back at you.
Okay, there was some technical difficulties. We are back, folks.
Yash and Bhushan's also a good combination between the wickets for sure. They're both, fit batsmen.
And good runners between the wicket as well.
Absolutely. And I think Yash knows this is the over he wants to capitalize on with Abhiraj Bhai.
Yeah.
So let's see if he gets I'm going to say a short ball. I'm looking on the leg side because it looks like they have Shantanu down there. But when he hits it over him, there's nothing you can do about it.
Right. See, again.
Just looking to drop it and take runs. Well played.
Last ball of the over. The score is moving around. Wide ball. This was too short. The bowler got lucky. Otherwise, that ball was going out of the boundary line. And that
that ball stayed down there. That was a dangerous one because he was really winding up to go for the boundary. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Shantanu might be coming back for a second over.
Yes, 5 overs.
Yep, Shantanu's
31.
coming in again. Once again, we talked about simple bowling and straight bowling. Let's see what happens with him there.
And now we have Shantanu Bhai. He's coming back with the second over.
Shantanu the first ball of his second spell.
It's a dot ball again. What a shot. But we have a fielder right there. Misfield, but just a single.
I wouldn't call him misfield. I think he played it safe and kept his legs in the way. They've made it sure that they're not going to let anything get by them. Let's see if Shantanu has his third delivery.
Wide delivery, yes, it is.
He's playing with fire. I'm telling you, if he keeps going on that leg side, that ball's going to be well over the boundary.
Yeah.
We've got a spotter out there who's watching the boundaries, but I don't think he's going to be in the right spot either. He may get hit with the ball.
Yeah. What a shot that is. Right on the wall. What a shot.
I hate to say I told you so, but that slow ball at a full toss,
Yeah.
you're in trouble. Bhushan Bhai, really solid batsman. Yash Bhai, solid batsman. You got to
You,
be careful with
you
those.
can't play with the fire.
Nope.
It's going to burn you.
Here comes his fourth delivery.
Another one. Right on the leg side. And oh, just stopped right inside the boundary. Still two more deliveries to go. And
I don't
Bhushan.
think Yash will be sad by taking a single here and getting one more shot at the last ball this over.
Yeah.
But Bhushan's hitting, so let's see what happens. Yep, there you go. They're going to sneak in one.
See? That is smart cricket by Bhushan Bhai.
What's your call here? You think Yash is going to go for the big one, or you think he's just going to rotate?
I think he's going to take a single. I was
Good
right.
call. No, good call.
He's playing smart. The score is good. They want to save wickets and still have two power play overs left,
Absolutely, and that's the end of the over. Their run rate right now is sitting at 7.2,
which is really
slowly
good.
creeping up, and
Yeah.
you know that power play should push it,
Yeah.
depending on how Vivek Bhai and Darshan Bhai bowl. Maybe they'll take some wickets. You don't know.
But I think it's Darshan Bhai coming back into the attack because they need wickets. So that's a smart move on the Toronto Thunder side. If they break this partnership, that's a crucial one for them.
In an interesting move, Piyush Bhai Tanna went out to the boundary for the first time I've seen him on the offside. So surprising move, and I think Yash Bhai is going to see that. Not to say that he's not a good fielder, but definitely not the quickest on his feet compared to the other fielders. So he's been playing well inside. Not sure. Let's see how
What
this
a
goes.
shot!
On the straight, and a catch by Chaitanya. What a catch! Straight.
What a catch! What a catch by Chaitanya Bhai. That is a game-changing wicket. I told you, like Darshan Bhai, uh, he was smart enough to take that over himself, and that was a good catch on the boundary. But we also have another big hitting batsman coming in, Harsh Bhai.
I just spoke with the senior spectators we have sitting in the straight, and they were extremely happy that he made that catch because that ball was hit straight at them.
You're right, Anbhai.
Here we go with that lefty righty combo that's gonna hopefully mess with them a bit from the Toronto Thunder side. Yeah. That's a catch opportunity. Was a tough one, but it was an opportunity. It snuck through. That would have been a big break for the Toronto Thunder, sitting at 44 runs and 4 wickets taken. Oshawa Warriors are looking to push that run rate. They're sitting at a flat 7 right now.
A lot of dot balls, I think.
Bhushan Bhai's got to remember he's not running with Yash, he's not running with Akash, he's running with Harsh now. So he
Big
has to be
difference.
careful on the singles too. Not to say Harsh isn't fit, but he's definitely not as fast as those two, right? So he has to be careful. He almost got caught there on a run out opportunity.
And that's another dot ball. I think Bhushan Bhai should take it easy. Let this over pass. Lots of overs left. Lots of overs left. So pick your bowlers, please.
But if they cross 50 at the end of this one, they're in really good shape then now.
Another dot ball. One more to go. Darshan Bhai, I told you, let Darshan Bhai is a game-changing bowler. See, they were cruising. Now he got a wicket. Then he had three dot balls. And pressure is back on the batsman.
catches for catch all throughout the field, but I don't think that one was catchable, to be honest. Um, but that would be big once again. They know the importance of this wicket. They know the importance of Bhushan. He's got 21 off of 21. That tells you that he's settling in. And he can cross 30 real quick. He'll be at 40 before we know it. So they need to attack him. They can't sit back. Once that power play comes, he may capitalize and maybe even hit the 50 mark. I don't know.
Right. A lot of discussion happening. Who's going to bowl the next over? And they've decided to go with Manthan Bhai. Oh, Shantanu, sorry.
They're gonna continue with Shantanu. I'm surprised. He's got 2 overs, 21 runs surrendered at a RPO of 10.5. So unless they think they can pick up a wicket and let that slow medium pace, mess with the batsman a bit,
Right.
I'm surprised with this one. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see how
yeah.
it plays out.
Even that surprised me. I think it should be Vivek Bhai, but we are just commentators. Nice shot, but we have a sweeper on the boundary.
Shantanu gives the off-strike batsman a look as he walks by.
Harsh Bhai is also a good batsman. Let's see.
Yeah, that was a ball on the offside, and he pulls it to the leg side. It's a
Right
tough
on
one,
mid-on
and
area.
I know I'm not one to talk. That's what I do all the time. But if he can just push it off onto the offside, he's got a ton of real estate over there.
Yes.
Let's see how
Bhushan
this
Bhai.
works out. Bhushbhai is on the offside now, sitting for Bhushan Bhai. And he
Anything
seems
short
to be
is going to be
a leg
punished.
side
There you
batsman.
go.
There you go.
Okay, good fielding on the boundary. This lefty-righty combination is actually making the Toronto Thunder to change their field after every ball.
And there you
And
go.
that is out.
That's that off ball we're talking about. Taking it and trying to pull it to the leg side. That is more often than not going to happen. So that's a big wicket as they creep towards 50. They're at 48 right now. Nikhil Bhai from Kitchener is coming in now. He's also a seasoned player. He's played for quite some time. He took 5 wickets in his quarterfinal match.
Yes.
So he's known for his bowling, but he can bat.
He can bat too. Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
Let's see him. Let's see him step
But
in.
Oshawa have to be very careful now. They're 5 down. There's a strategic timeout after this ball, so they should think it over, their strategy, when to take the power play.
Looks like Nikhil Bhai comes out swinging, drops into no man's land, luckily, and he looks like he's trying to squeeze out 2. There you go. There you go. Well played. Well played.
That's
As
good
we go
running.
into our 60-second strategic timeout. So here in Atmia Premier League, after the 8th over is complete, we go into a 60-second strategic timeout. We thank our sponsors, obviously, for their support, but it also is an opportunity for the teams to get a quick drink of water. And the impact bowler exits the field, and the impact batsman comes into field for the last 4 overs for the team. So this is great. We'll see you guys in 30 seconds. We're going to get a drink as well.
Welcome back, everyone. After the strategic timeout, I'm sure both the teams have, thought about a strategy. 4 overs to go. The score is 50 for 5 down. Oshawa still has Bhushan Bhai playing and Nikhil Bhai Mystery on non-strike.
Oshawa is playing disciplined cricket, that's for sure. But when do they turn it up? When do they say, yeah, we have wickets in hand and actually play a little more reckless? Where do you see that happening?
Where is the ball? Oh, right in the inner circle. That was a short ball. And I think that's the signal. Bhushan Bhai just told the umpire for power play.
And Nikhil Bhai walks. Look at that
That's out.
sportsmanship. Umpires seem to be confused on the actual call, but looks like Nikhil walked. That's sportsmanship for sure.
That sportsman spirit should be shown like the entire tournament. I think with us, Oakville Grizzlies should have done that as well. But that's another topic to talk about some other time. This is good sportsman spirit from Nikhil Pai and the Oshawa Warriors. Abhiraj Bhai has been solid so far. He has only given up 9 runs and taken 2 wickets. And they have taken power play after this. Still 4 more deliveries to go. Right on the money. Right on the money. That's the ball. Still 3 more deliveries to go in this over. Oh, that was swing and miss. Right outside the off-stump line. Abhiraj Bhai is putting a lot of pressure on the batsman. Stump to stump line. And that's a short delivery, but you have coverage on the boundary line. Just a single. Oh, I think it's the over. My bad. That's the end of the over. And as expected, they have taken the power play. The score is 52 runs with a loss of 6 wickets. 3 more overs to go. The next 2 overs will be power play. And as expected, Vivek Bhai is back into the attack. Okay, Vivek Bhai is very cautious of where he puts the field. He's making sure that he wants the right people on the right places. But here we go. Oh, it's a drop catch. That could have been the game changer, but another drop catch.
If it hits your hands, it should be caught.
Yeah, I
Close,
agree.
But it was a tough one. It was a hot shot. 53. Oh, that one stayed low.
Down the wicket, but couldn't connect. So that's a dot
Funny,
ball.
that's the spot on the wicket we've seen that seems to not bounce, and teams aren't targeting it. Not to say anyone's perfect, but anything on that offside, you got to be careful.
Again down the wicket, but miss hit, and they'll just get the single. What a shot.
That's
What a shot.
cleared
No
the
one down
boundary
there.
Easily 4-4.
4 runs. That's a good advantage of taking the power play, but it's nobody down there. Good shot from Keyur Bhai.
Team music.
What a shot! But just a single. Last ball of the over.
Sitting at exactly 6 runs per over.
Mhm.
Right on pace to get that 72.
What a shot. There's
Easy for a 4.
no one down there.
They've
4
left
runs.
that leg side wide open in that power play. And they have capitalized. 63
10 over
as
63.
we head into that last 2 overs.
One more power play to go. 2 overs remaining in the innings. That power play continues. I think 75 would be a good score, and they still have. It could go well over 75, but I think 75 would be a good score, and they have to capitalize this power play. What do you think, Anbay?
No, absolutely. This is the one they go at. And Toronto Thunder knows that too.
Yeah.
They've got Dushanbai coming in to hopefully compress that. If he can keep it, 6, 7, 8 runs, if they can keep it at that level, they're in good shape.
And Darshanbai. Oh, misfielding again. That ball is running down the boundary line.
I don't think it has the steam to get there, but the bat.
They're getting 3 runs. Oh, the player did not even throw the ball. That's why they take 3. Darshanbai is pretty solid so far. And that's the wicket they wanted.
Bhushan was sitting on 29. He was going to cross that 30 threshold, which, we've said 30 equals 50 at APL because it's such a short, compressed format.
But that's a good ball as well by Darshanbai, right on the stumps.
He knew he missed that one and he shouldn't have swung, but
Yes.
at this point in the game, you have to go big. He's got 66 on the board. They got wickets in hand. Meghbhai coming in, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Meghshah. He's also been a power hitter.
Yes, he has been. Now they have to utilize this 4 deliveries. Power play is still on. Pick your gaps. Even if you get let's say 6 runs out of 4 balls, that's still good. And I was just talking about that. And
about 6 runs on 1 ball. That was a 4.
4.
That was very close to getting out there as a 6. Meghbhai wastes 0 time. He gets 4 off of the first ball he sees. He's still going to see another 3 deliveries.
Another 3 deliveries,
Here
yes.
we go.
And that's the magic number. They have touched 70 runs. So far, it's been a good over for the Oshawa Warriors. And that's in the gap again.
That's going to squeeze through for 4. Well played. 2 balls, 8 runs, just like that, eh?
And still 2 more deliveries to go of the power play.
Darshanbai with his 5th delivery.
Another full toss.
And that's another 4 runs. Three balls.
3 bad
3
deliveries.
boundaries.
Yeah. These 2 full tosses, you cannot bowl there because you don't have any coverage there. There's nobody on the boundary on the offside.
Toronto Thunder might be regretting taking Bhushanbai's wicket as Meghbhai has stepped in and taken 12 runs off of 3 balls. And that was a big shot, but looks like it hit the top. And he's taken 1 run. There's going to squeeze for 2. Yes, he has taken that too.
Good running between the wickets. 80 runs. And still 1 more over to go.
I'm just looking at the scorecard here. Meghbhai with a 350 strike rate, Keirbai with a 148. This is looking really good.
And here's Piyush Bhai, captain, trying to bowl the last over. But I think there is a discussion. Oh, they changed it. I think it's It's going to be Chaitanya Bhai or who's bowling?
You can hear the boo birds out. They really wanted to see Piyush Pai bowl this last over, but looks like cooler heads prevail.
Yes.
He's headed out to the boundary again, and they're going to go with the regular bowler right now. Abhibai is going to go ahead and bowl this last over. Hindsight is 2020, but I think that maybe mixing it up with Piyush Pai wouldn't have been a bad thing. Abhi's got 2 overs and 10 runs and 2 wickets.
That hit the stumps, but the bails did not fall down, so that's a run. Slower delivery. Keyur Bhai wanted to flick it on the leg side, but it hit the stumps, but the bails did not trigger. In the air, and he dropped it.
It's a tough catch as a bowler. You're coming back.
It is.
You're changing your full direction again, looking up, trying to stable yourself and catch the ball.
Yeah.
But if it hits your hands, it should have been a catch.
100%. And the umpire gave it out.
Took a second to think about it. Before he could raise his finger, the batsman was already at the 30-yard circle, declaring himself out. He was clearly out on his side, but for dramatic purposes, leg umpire Amit Zivani took a second to think about it.
That's again a show of sportsman spirit by Oshawa Warriors. This is the second occasion they did that. I think every team participating in the APL should learn from them. Sportsman spirit is what the APL is all about. So good on their part. And 3 more deliveries to go.
Ronak Bhai Parekh comes in on strike. 3 deliveries to go.
And it's right on the stumps. Out bowled.
That's a long walk. I've had to do it before. I know you've had to do it before.
Oh, I had to do it 3 times this year. So
But you come in
and you have to go out.
and those bells are on the ground. That's the worst sound. That is the worst sound, hearing that and the bells on the ground. And at APL, we've got the flashing bells,
Sad.
which even add insult to injury.
કેવું છો?
Yes, I'm
જય સોમનાથ. મજામાં કેવું છે? All good? તમે એકલા જ જીગરભાઈ?
Vice Captain Nitin Bhai coming in now. He's got 2 deliveries.
Two more deliveries to go.
You think he can get him to 85?
I think it would go to 85. If you get 2 big ones, then they'll cross 90 as well. Let's see Nitin Bhai Dubai.
You're asking for a lot.
Burj Khalifa. Right on the money. Oh, but no. They're not going to run another one. Yes, they did. That's the last ball of the over now.
I'm going to predict what this conversation is. He's saying no matter what, run. And the bowler is also seeing this and saying, I'll take a look as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if Nitin Bhai is...
He's going to leave the
let
crease,
that
as you said.
Go. Nope, he's come back. Let's see, but he's going to take that run.
He's
Here we
ready.
go. He's got the
He's
run at
ready.
the same time. There he goes.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
And
Oh, what a catch!
Taken. Chaitanya taking away any
That's another one.
opportunity for extra runs on that last ball of the over. Takes a catch. Toronto Thunder are now going to go and try to put 84 runs on the board and pick up their first championship. What do you think?
I think it's anybody's game. They have a good score on the board. Toronto Thunder have to play sensibly, but it can be won. But Oshawa has a good bowling lineup as well. So Toronto Thunder have to make sure that they utilize the power play.
This is a great game, and this game is only possible with sponsors like our gold, silver, and platinum sponsors. You'll see their advertisements flashing up on the screen. We want to thank them dearly and nearly for being a part of our tournament. Sparsh Builders, SPS Canada, Tarang Patel, and Yash Gandhi. Yash Gandhi is a sponsor and a player. He's captaining
And
the
he's
team
the captain of the Oshawa
that
Warriors.
could potentially lift the trophy. So this is the first time he's going to be able to lift the trophy. There's an opportunity right on the table. Let's see how that plays out.
We'll be
But
back
either
in
way,
a
thank you.
couple minutes. Thank you. Okay, welcome back, folks. We have the target of 84. The Oshawa Warriors are making their way to the field. I once again welcome everybody across the globe who are watching this live. We are live from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. This is Atmia Premier League 2025. We are the largest indoor cricket tournament in entire North American region. We have been doing this for the past 15 years. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for the players. Lots of memories, brotherhood, atmiyata. But we welcome you from anywhere you're watching from. India, Canada, the United States, Europe, Australia, India, New Zealand. We welcome everybody to this live broadcast of the final of the Atmiya Premier League 2025. And I welcome again my colleague, my brother, Mr. Anand Patel. Welcome back to the commentary box.
Here we go, Bhushan by taking the ball, it looks like, to start as well. Is that Bhushan on? It is. He's an all-rounder, eh? Good
Bhushan
fielding,
bhai.
great batting. Let's see how his bowling goes.
He is an MVP caliber player. If Oshawa go on to win the championship, I think he'll be the
He's
best
definitely,
contender for
definitely
MVP.
in the running, that's for sure. From what I've
Yes.
seen, in my
Yeah, yeah.
opinion, right? But what do our opinions matter? The
No.
scorer's box is gonna do their thing in the commentary, but
And of course the stats.
the stats don't lie. But that wide also starts it off. That target goes down to 83
Yeah.
for free.
Free. Yes.
The wides have to be controlled. Let the batsman bat. If they want to score, let him score.
Let him score.
But don't give him free stuff. There you go.
Right on the money, but what a shot. 4 runs.
Kirtan by anything on the leg, he's just going to sweep that out there, especially in the power play.
And there's nobody out there to stop the ball.
It looks like they're going to position one fielder out there on the leg side and one on long off.
Oh, that's a nice delivery. Nice comeback by Bhushan Bhai. This is the line he needs to bowl. Little bit outside the off stump. Let the batsman try to hit it on the on. See, this is what it is. And what a shot. What a shot. Maximum. Good on him. Amazing shot. Amazing shot. That will release some pressure. Kirtan Bhai is utilizing this power play. This is in the air. This is in the air, and the fielder did not judge at all. Oh, there was a run out opportunity as well, but Bhushan Bhai did not pick it up cleanly. Oh, what a shot, but what nice stop from the fielder. Otherwise, that ball was going towards the boundary line. What a start for Toronto Thunder. 14 runs. That's a wide delivery. Make by Shah is the bowler. Oh, that's a good comeback. That's the line and length they need to focus on. If I was the captain of Oshawa Warriors, this is the line and length I will tell my bowlers to bowl. And he's claiming the catch, and that is out. That is a wonderful catch. That was low on the ground, but he picked it up nicely. I think that was Nikhil Kumar Mistry. Yes, he is. And here comes one of my favorite players of the tournament, Chaitanya Bhai from AVM. I've become his fan. This is a big wicket for them. And here's the oh, that was the line and length I was talking about. Chaitanya Bhai just got his bat down, otherwise that ball was going into the stumps. Oh, again, right in the block hole. Good fielding by Nitin Bhai Dubai. This is a good comeback by Oshawa Warriors after a big first over. Oh, just one. They were thinking about 2 runs, but this was a misfield by Nikhil Bhai. I'm seeing that he's having some kind of cramps in his right leg. Hopefully, he should be okay. What a shot! Right on the cover for 4 runs. This has been the weak point of having a bowler who does not throw consistently. And if you miss the line, this was wide open and it's 4 runs. It's 2 overs, 20 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. The Toronto Thunder needs 64 runs to win in 60 balls. There's some confusion, and that was a no ball given by the umpire. I think one of the players was outside the circle. Again in the air, but they could not judge the ball. Right on the money. The fielder got the ball. Chaitanya Bhai is trying his best to, sweep it over the mid-wicket boundary. Parked by Pandya. And that's a shot of the tag on the second deck. What a shot. 6 runs. Nice bowling, right on the money.
Thank you.
End of the over. 3 overs, 27 for the loss of 1 wicket. Make by Shah with his over. Right on the money. What a ball. Right in the block hole. This is an amazing bowling display. Again, right on the money. I think they'll just get a single. Harsh Bhai is on the boundary. Right in the hands of Make by Shah. What a throw. Oh, what a ball.
We talked about it at the break that, if Toronto Thunder can get off to a good start,
Yes.
the pressure will build up tenfold on Oshawa, and it looks like that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have 28 for 1,
Yeah.
and they are continuing to move. Chaitanya looks like he is really developing to a strong player. He's going to be definitely wanted in the next auction in
Oh, yeah.
2026
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
No, I told you, he's one of my favorite players from this tournament, and he has been very consistent. Again, a short ball. It's running down the boundary line, and I think it is stopped for 2 runs. So
Harsh collects it and gets it right into the bowling end as well.
the score is moving in the 30s now.
Run rate creeping up over 8.
That's an edge. On the back, just one. And see, all you require is getting a good start. If you get a good start, that's a saying, right? Well begun is half done, and that's what Oshawa Warriors were not hoping for, but I think there is some confusion happening, and it's the over. I think it's the over, right? Yes. And Parth Bhai Pandya is back into the attack. 4 overs, 32. The loss of 1 wicket. Uh, good bowling.
He had a decent first over. He gave up 7 runs.
Not
but,
bad.
I think now that he has the opportunity to throw that simple and straight ball,
Yeah.
I have a catch out or potential wicket coming soon if the batsman feeds into it.
I was going to ask you, this is like a good scouting opportunity for us for ACC as well. There are a lot of kids who would love to play in ACC. What do you think, Anbhai?
I got a couple names and numbers already that they sent.
There you go.
There
Oh, what a shot! What
big
a
six
shot!
on the leg side. That was a short ball for sure, and he tossed it over the boundary.
And we have a dream, and I think that dream is going to utilize at some point. Champak Nana, who is one of our supporters, organizers, he has a dream. He just mentioned it to us, saying, one day we're going to take Atmiya Premier League to Rogers Center, and I see it happening. I see it happening. What do you think, Anbhai? One day?
Hey, the sky's the limit. When we started this, we didn't think it was going to even be this big. So
Yeah.
honestly, with the support of the volunteers we have here, but the inspiration of our Guru Hariprasad Swamiji, Prabodh Swamiji,
Yes,
the sky is the limit.
it is. It is. Imagine, I'm just manifesting that will happen with the Ashirwad and the blessings of Guru Hari Prabodhji and Swamiji and Guru Hari Hariprasad Swamiji Maharaj. I think we will see that day.
Absolutely.
Another shot right in his hands.
Right
Right in his
The
hands.
fielders are definitely seeing the balls. They're seeing them clear right off the bat and collecting them right on the boundary. That's a big wicket.
Big
Once
wicket.
again, Abhirajbhai, 14 runs. I feel he's done his part.
He's done his part.
140 strike rate off of 10 balls. So
Yes.
he has definitely done his part. 1-6 and 1-4.
Yeah.
Let's see how the rest of the team sets up. Darshan Raj coming in, 40 for 2. This is a clutch moment. They're just under halfway there, and they've only completed 4 overs.
Yeah. And Chaitanya Bhai is with him as well, so that will give him a lot of support and confidence. Because
Here's his last delivery of the over. He's at 4.5, given up 15 runs and got 1 wicket.
yeah.
But that wicket is important. The RPO is there.
Oh, that was in the air.
Dot ball.
That was almost carrying to Ronak Bhai. But that's end of the over. After 5 overs, folks, it's 40 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. It's still anybody's game.
Here we go. If you're going to take wickets, this is the guy.
Yes.
6-5 in the quarterfinal match. Nikhil Bhai has been a surprise, but not a surprise for Oshawa Warriors. Nikhil plays in the Atmiya Cricket Club, so he plays on the season ball. He's a steady bowler.
Hmm?
Was medium pace. Stump to stump is what the technology and the terminology people use.
Yes.
And here we go. Let's see what Nikhil Bhai does.
Right in the air, but one bounce to Akash Bhai. And just to give you a glimpse, folks, Atmiya Sports Club is a club. We organize cricket tournaments, volleyball tournaments. And just Anand Bhai mentioned about Atmiya Cricket Club, which is an affiliate of Atmiya Sports Club. We have 4 teams which are playing in the Brampton and Etobicoke District League here in Canada. And APL has become one of the scouting parameters for our players to participate in Atmiya Cricket Club. So that was just an introduction. Just wanted to give you about what we do as a club. That is right on the money from Nikhil Bhai. Very, very good bowling. Oh, what a shot from Chaitanya. That is as straight as it gets. We are right in front of the pitch, and we could see that ball fly above us into the second deck. What a shot. A good comeback by Nikhil Bhai. But that shot was one of the best I've seen in this year's tournament. Chaitanya Bhai is locked in. Just a single. End of the over. 6 overs done. 49 with the loss of 2 wickets. There is a discussion going on between the captain, vice captain, and Bhushan Bhai. Who's going to bowl the next over? And I believe it's going to be Nitin Bhai Dubai, the vice captain of the Oshawa Warriors. I think that is a good move by the captain. This would be a rare opportunity for Nitin Bhai to bowl to Chaitanya Bhai. It's in the air. They are appealing for a run out. I think Nitin Bhai did not pay attention to the ball. Otherwise, he could have caught the ball. The ball was just landed right next to him. But that happens when the ball goes up in the air. Sometimes it touches the roof, sometimes it touches the curtains. Again, just outside the off stump line. Chaitanya Bai flicks it for a single. Toronto Thunder brings up their 50 runs in just 6.2 overs. What a ball. What a ball. Nitin Bai is appealing for a leg before wicket, but that's just not possible in Atmiya Premier League. That is flicked on the leg side just for a single. Two more balls to go for this over. Punched it down the ground for a single. He's playing cat and mouse game right now. It's the last ball of the over. Let's see what Darshan Bhai can do. Oh, he just flicked it on the leg side, but Harsh Bhai picks it up quickly and throws it to the keeper. It's the end of the over. 7 overs done, 53 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. Bhushan Bhai is going to bowl the next over. The batting power play has been taken. Or has it? Oh, yes. It is batting power play. Bhushan Bhai is going to bowl this first over of the power play. Here we go. Oh, that's a drop catch. That's a drop catch from Yashbhai Gandhi. That was an easy catch. That could be very costly for him. Bhushan Bhai was very smart. He bowled a slower delivery.
That would have been big if he
That
would have got his hands on that.
Yeah, that was a big miss. That would have been a costly one. Let's see. And what a shot from Chaitanya. What a shot.
He's crossing that 100. He's at 120, 24 off of 20. I think Darshan Raj just needs to do what he typically does. Just give Chaitanya support, continue to rotate the strike, and make sure that that scoreboard keeps moving. There you go.
Oh, that could have been the catch, but Akash Bhai just wanted to take it on one's bounce. He was just protecting the boundary.
This match looks like it's the Thunders to lose now. The win predictor is showing us a percentage of 82%. That's impressive, but the win predictor doesn't know the wicket we have and the bowlers that the Oshawa
Again, nice stop, but they still take a single.
Yashbhai, Nitin Bhai have the boys definitely playing hard, but you can see there's a little bit of a change in the attitude.
And the body language seems a little bit different.
You know, as they cross 60, get closer to 70, this pressure is already built up full.
And there is no one on the boundary on that side. Again, 4 runs. Chaitanya Bai is taking this game away from the Oshawa Warriors.
I was going to say it doesn't help to have Chaitanya Bai on strike, and he's just pushing the ball to the leg side. I haven't seen him play too many on the offside,
No,
and this is one where I think you got to gamble.
but you
Pack it
missed
up.
you missed the shot which he just hit like straight, like another one,
And that's it.
and that's the catch. That's the wicket they were looking for, but it's little too late, I believe. What do you think, Anbhai?
Well, it's never too late. It's never too late. Now you're getting in another fresh batsman. It's going to be one that, unfortunately for the Oshawa Warriors, has probably the most power in this tournament.
Yes.
And so when Vivek Bhai approaches the strike, I don't know if this was a wicket they wanted to take when you look at it, because he absolutely crushes the ball. And I know they don't need big sixes and a ton of boundaries, but even if he hits one or two,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
puts the game well within reach for anybody to finish it off after.
And you never know, right? Couple wickets here and there, it could change the game. Folks, we have a strategic timeout. We'll be back in a couple minutes. And welcome back again. 66 runs with the loss of 3 wickets. Oshawa Warriors still has the game. If they can get couple wickets here, they can change the course of this game, because
You hear Darshan, you see Darshan Raj talking to Vivek even before he gets to the crease.
it's just like describing what your role is. We only need 18 runs from what, 24 deliveries? Yes.
Other way.
No. Yeah, it's 24 balls and 18
Yep.
runs required.
Yep.
But again, if they don't lose the wicket, they can easily take this home. But Oshawa, if they take 1 or 2 wickets here, it's going to change it completely. Here we go. Make by Shah. Oh, what a ball! Right in the block hole. That's the wicket they wanted. That's just, I just mentioned it to you, Anbhai. 1 or 2 wickets here and there, it could change the course.
That's a tough one. Now you look at the scorecard. Both batsmen haven't even faced the ball. The pressure is not on, but the pressure is there. And they need 19, if not 18.
18 in 23 deliveries. So
Okay.
it's all they have to do is just rotate the strike, take single double.
We know the Toronto Thunder took the second power play as well. So
Yeah.
now it's just a run of ball, but this is going to be interesting on how they approach this. Captain Yash Gandhi from behind the stumps is signaling some minor changes to the team. They've brought in the fielders off the power play continues here, right?
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, power play continues. What a ball. Right on the money. Yeah, you're right. There was one power play which was over, it was taken, and now this is the second one. So you still have the advantage.
You do, and you have wickets in hand, but do you play, a little
Oh,
aggressively
good fielding.
or not? That's the question. Do you go aggressive, or do you just say we're going to take a ball, a run, and push it over? My mentality is go aggressive and let them put the pressure on. You have wickets in hand. You have
Yeah. You do have wickets in hand. And Vivek Bhai is a person who's gonna, if you give him a juicy full toss, an overpitch delivery, it's gonna go. It's going to go out of the park.
I hope the fans sitting on the leg side are aware and awake right now. He is an absolute monster when it comes to taking the short ball and
Oh, yeah.
flicking it and hitting to the leg side. So
Yeah,
it's in the best interest of the Oshawa Warriors to keep him off strike and
indeed.
continue to feed anybody who comes in, honestly, at this point, and see if they can get it closer.
There you go. Good placement by Yash Gandhi. The fielder was right there. So a dot ball. One
But-
more delivery to go.
Pratyush looks confident as he's batting, which is good to see. Someone who just came in fresh.
There you go. Oh, good fielding. Good stop by Bhushan Bhai. And that's the end of the over, end of the power play. Equation is 14 runs required in 18 deliveries.
Good spell by Meg by 3 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets.
Very good spell.
They need 16 off 18. They have 7 wickets in hand, and they only need 5.33.
Yes.
So they don't even need a run a ball. They can afford to get a couple dots.
Yes.
You know that a couple wides are going to come as the pressure builds up.
100%.
So they just need to be calm, cool, and collected and just let the game flow. Not try to win it all in one over. Now they're almost at 70. The second they cross that 70 threshold, the pressure is extremely going to build up. They need to get wickets from an Oshawa Warrior side. Toronto Thunder just need to be there, stay there, and not give those wickets out. They have 7 in hand. Let's see how this plays out. Bhushan is a opening bowler for them. Let's see how he takes this. Bhushan Bhai is going to be a solid bowler in my
This
opinion.
could be a turning point. If Bhushan can get one more wicket here, especially of Vivek Bhai. Oh my God, that will change the game. Just play sensibly. Toronto Thunder doesn't have to do anything. Oh, look at that. That's
That is extremely smart cricket, in my opinion.
very smart.
Vivek Bhai knows the score. He knows the equation. He knows what we have to do, and he's actually taking that time to get that, that scoreboard a little closer,
Yes,
and then he'll go for the kill.
100%. Right on the money, but sensibly played by Pratyush Bhai. All they need to do is just keep rotating the strike. It's only 12 required now.
Looking down to the sideline, you see captain, vice
14
captain.
required, sorry.
They've got the bats ready in case they need to go, but you can see there's a little bit of tension over there.
Oh, that was a hard miss. And I think Vivek Bhai has some kind of cramp in his right leg or left leg. Good try by Nitin Bhai, but he could not stop the ball. 15 balls, 12 runs remaining.
Minor adjustments once again being made in the inner circle. Nitin Bhai going right up to intimidate the batsman. Oh, and a catch would have been there if he stepped in a little bit closer.
Yeah, but they should have stopped the single. They should have stopped this single. That was not a run there.
Both runners are aggressive, though. You can see Vivek is trying to get to the strike. So
Yeah.
it's a tough one to stop. You have to field it absolutely perfectly, throw it directly at the stumps just to get an opportunity to get the run out.
Just single down the ground.
Look at these, aggressive for almost no reason. You can see the pressure building up. You can see the body language. Akash Bhai knows he has a cheeky smile on his face right now, but that was probably not necessary, and he may hear about that from the captain later.
Last ball of the over. And I don't think that was a no ball. What do you think?
He's saying that he was above the waist, below the armpit, giving them a free hit. Is what it
Let's
looks like.
see the replay, Anbhai.
Yep.
I think it was not a no ball. I may be wrong, but oh wow, what a shot! What a shot!
That's a big
Just
six.
required
End of
2
the over.
runs required in 12 balls. Two runs required of 12 deliveries.
Looks like the Toronto Thunder are ready to charge the field. I'm
Yes.
telling you, they better watch out because the Union is standing and ready to charge the field as well. This could be a major collision
I
on
think
the
it,
wickets. We
it should-
better stay to the side, Ambrish Bhai.
yeah,
It's
we
gonna be
should.
crazy.
What do you think? It should be a 4 or a 6. What do you think?
I'm going to be that guy and say that I'm going to see a wicket coming. Let's see how this plays
Wicket
out.
coming? Okay, I'm predicting a 6.
Okay.
Finishing off with the maximum.
He's going to take a single just to let Vivek Bhai end up on strike.
Yeah,
That's my
either way.
opinion, but let's see.
This is going to be good. We have spectators in the commentary box as well. Right on the money. A dot ball.
They're gonna
He's
make the
eyeing the
umpires-
leg side boundary.
They're going to make the umpires earn their keep today. There you go. That's a single. Vivek Bhai on strike. Scores are level.
Scores are level, boys. The union, the team, everybody is ready to charge in.
No. They don't want to win with that. Vivek Bhai
No.
wants to get a walk-off and raise the bat is what he wants to do.
I want a 6. I want to see a maximum from Vivek Bhai to finish it off in style. Here we go. And
He bowled him.
we jinxed it here in the commentary box. I was rooting for a 6.
And here we
And
go.
here come Piyush Bhai
Captain
Tanna.
Piyush Tanna. This is actually like a storybook. Piyush Tanna walking to the strike. I hope that he gets the final run for the team and he helps them hoist the cup. This will be a great little finish for us. Let's see how it goes.
This is amazing. This is amazing to see the captain coming out to take the final run.
Pratyush Bhai pulled him on the side to give him some advice, but he was too excited he just runs to the crease. Let's see how this goes. Nikhil Bhai to Piyush Bhai.
And all the players are coming inside. And there we go. Come on,
And
Piyush
here we
Bhai.
go. And that's the winning shot. Piyush Bhai running. That is not a win. That is an
That
out.
is out.
That is an out given.
That is an out given.
False start.
What is happening here?
False start on the Union. False start on the Toronto Thunder.
Oh. I think who's on strike? It has to be Piyush Bhai, okay?
I said it was a storybook ending.
Yeah, but now they can hit a big one. Now we can see a maximum go,
Let's
and
just hope it's not a wide. Let's get this on the bat and have this game end in a nice way. There you
what
go.
a shot!
The ball
The
trickles its way
Toronto
to the
Thunder.
boundary. The Toronto Thunder win the championship. And the Union has waited at the boundary. They head on to the middle. And here we go. The flow is heading out to the
And
center of the
Toronto
wicket.
Thunder
The Toronto
deserve to
Thunder
win.
What a match. Thank you for tuning in. Atmiya Premier League 2025. Thanks all the viewers online. And for those watching this at home, the replays at home, please do subscribe to us on Instagram. Keep track of
Sayonara.
how Atmiya Cricket Club is
Ciao.
doing.
Namaste. Aujo.
Peace out. See you
Peace
later.
out. See you later.